Hey, what's up? This is Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Now, who's ready for some fighting words? In this video, I want to talk about Tim Tszyu, the Soultaker himself. Really quick, if you like the videos, please take the time right now. Subscribe to the channel. It just takes one click. Also, if you could, please hit the thumbs up button. Show love and support this channel. So, the Soultaker, Tim Tszyu, the son of the legend Kostya Tszyu, has recently put out a statement saying he's going to be reorchestrating his team, basically. Out with the old, in with the new. And I'm like, well, where did I first hear that? What's the first time someone's thrown that out there that maybe he should get a new team surrounding him, that he's outgrown his old team? And sure enough, you're looking at him, Mr. Fighting Words himself. I've been saying for a very long time, Tim Tszyu, his team is inept, and he needs a new team. I've been saying that. The problem with Tim Tszyu, and when I was saying it, he was still very much so a cash cow, very much so marketable, very much so unblemished. While now he's got several losses, his stock has plummeted, and now, but on top of that, the most important thing, because those are things that can be rebuilt. The most important thing is the amount of damage that he has taken to come to this realization. So, kudos that you finally have woken up and your eyes are open and you can see clearly now. The rain is gone. You know, all the obstacles are out of your way. The problem is the amount of damage you've taken to come to this place and say, you know what, guys, I love you guys, but I don't feel like you can take me any further. And it's not clear the extent of the level that he wants to revamp in terms of his team. I hope he gets a new coach. I hope he gets a new management team, because they placed him in fights that he should have never been in. Baklaram, shouldn't have been in that fight. Pandora should not have been in that rematch, but he was there. So I hope he's in a better space in terms of management. Now, in terms of training, he needs a new trainer. I think he needs a full revamp. He needs a full, just literally all of you guys line up in a row. You're all fired. Like, he needs Donald Trump to come in and fire these guys. And then once they're fired, he needs to get some guys rehired. That's what he needs to do. Now, I'm just putting it out there. Mr. Fighting Words himself, who just said that Terrence Crawford was going to beat Canelo Alvarez. And if you turn down the volume to the fight and don't be misled by Max Kellerman and the rest of that staff who was doing the commentating, and just listen to my fight breakdowns, you will see that everything that I said was exactly what happened in that fight. Everything. So that being said, Tim Tszyu, if you're listening or if somebody knows Tim Tszyu, I am available. And I would love to be involved in his training, in his resurgence into boxing. That's what I am putting out there right now as I speak. So when I look at these guys, it blows my mind that, it's taken this long. It's taken this long. But I'm happy. I am happy that he's come to the realization some things need to change. And some of those things need to be the people around him. And just because you're moving on professionally doesn't mean that you don't love these guys. And I think in boxing there's like this thing where you got to hold on, and it's just like, it doesn't mean that I don't love you guys. It doesn't mean that I don't appreciate how far you guys have gotten me collectively. It just simply means I've outgrown you. It simply means that, now that the stakes are higher, my health, my career, my finances, now that the stakes are higher, I'm going to need somebody who I can trust more in this field to guide my career and also guide me while in the ring as well. I'm happy for Tim Tszyu. I am sad that it's taken this long, but I am happy for Tim Tszyu. I look forward to seeing, who he's bringing on, and, but again, I'm available. Okay. Clearly I have a boxing mind. Clearly I've said a lot of things that have been true and true point by point. It's going to be really interesting what's, the next few months for Tim Tszyu. Not to mention who he's going to be facing. I personally think it should be Michael Zarafa. It's his countryman. He's never lost his home base, which is Australia, which is great because you stand by your guys, and I salute you guys for that. So I think Michael Zerafa is the obvious choice. I do not think that it's Keith Thurman. I know it's a fun fight, but I think Michael Zerafa first. I think he needs to get a win under his belt. And Michael Zerafa has been looking really good lately. He's been looking loose. He's been looking really good and really sharp. So that's an option right there. Then if you get past that, then I would say let's go on to Keith Thurman. Why not? He's older, and him beating Brock Jarvis doesn't say a whole lot. It was a great win, a great fight, but it doesn't say a whole lot. So, and he's looking to get back into the mix. And I think Australia, you embraced him so well, I think he'd be happy to go back there. Because clearly Tim Tszyu is not going to come to Las Vegas right now. He's not going to New York. He's not doing any of those markets. He's not doing California. He's not doing any of these markets. But his home base, which is, Australia, is still going to be big. It's still going to be big. And I think he can push the numbers. But I also think he needs to be comfortable. And right now, I don't think you need to be traveling, globally, and you're trying to get yourself reacclimated to a new team and back in the mix with all these haters and all these doubters out there. So the upside is Tim Tszyu's finally opened his eyes. The downside is we got to see what's happening next. Because in the past, as much as I love the guy, I don't feel like he makes always the best choices. Or I feel like those major choices were never made by him, and he just trusted the individuals around him. Now, hopefully, moving forward, he'll have more say-so in his career, and he'll be more interested in what the guys in those rooms are saying with these contracts. That's all I have. Drop your thoughts down below.